Did you know that the movie Zero Dark Thirty opens with real recordings of the final phone calls made by victims of the September 11th attacks? And did you know that the filmmakers included these phone calls without the permission of the victims' families? I've spent the last couple of months doing research on militainment, or war-themed mass entertainment media. Scholars on the matter, like Dr. Roger Stahl, have noted that 9/11 was a huge turning point. Movie studios were at first very fearful to release any movies having to do with terrorism, war, or mass death, but what they quickly found was that Americans wanted these projects. In fact, many of these post-9/11 releases were successful not in spite of, but largely thanks to the recent tragedy. Several movies, including Black Hawk Down, even pushed their release dates sooner to capitalize on it. The response of our entertainment media industries to 9/11 was not one that served the best interests of the country or of the world. It served those in power. It didn't help us heal. It made a spectacle and made an object of viewership out of tragedy. It transformed cruelty into consumption, and this is something that we're still seeing happening today. And in the post-9/11 era, entertainment and propaganda seemed to morph into one, as most of this popular war media fell in line with foreign policy objectives. Much of this media was actually funded by and produced in collaboration with either the Department of Defense or the CIA. This is known as the Military Entertainment Complex. I made a whole video on it. And that alliance between the state and the entertainment industries is still very strong to this day. I think the Zero Dark 30 example makes things really clear. Those filmmakers decided that those phone calls made by those dead civilians were editing assets, mere sound effects. They didn't think that they needed to ask their families. This is indicative of the broader relationship between the entertainment industries and the global population during the War on Terror. No sensitivity or empathy for the dead, especially not for the millions of dead overseas. Just the simple, cynical goal of turning trauma into entertainment. When Osama bin Laden was killed, do you know who was one of the first people to announce it and where it was announced?
We have caught and compromised to a permanent end Osama bin Laden.
It's almost ridiculous how on the nose this is. Because our politics now is not a politics of ideals, of morals, of good faith. It is a politics of professional wrestling. It's a half-real, half-artificial exercise in spectacle, defined by a sort of kayfabe and populated with dozens of heels and faces for you to choose from. It's the result of a society that holds no value higher than its ability to be entertained via the media. If that means that millions have to die, that the line has to be blurred to the point that we don't know what is real anymore, then that's just what has to happen. Because the American consumer needs his professional wrestling, his political theater, his entertainment.
What I